and then swing over to New Hampshire and play for another 3,000. Yes, please. Thank you, Elton. You're doing fantastic work, man. Fantastic work. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Rising Star 2. We're in Detroit, which is somewhere. I don't think it's in Canada, to the best of my knowledge, but we are in Detroit. We are at the tail end of our amazing tour, the Carrot Tour. This has just gone so well. We are having so much fun on the Carrot Tour. Just in the tail end of it, finishing it up now. Let's check out the Spanish Zoo here in Detroit. Probably not Canada. We don't think we're in Canada. I see you have an RDD shirt on. Good choice, sir. I see you don't. You do have this awesome Freddie Mercury mustache, though. I like what you're doing there. Let's get this gig done. Just a small show here, nothing to write home about. Obviously, Ground Control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians, +1 popularity, as it pretty much always does. 13 copies of our untitled sophomore album, not bad at all. Where are we off to next? Ohio. Right. Again, not Canada. To the best of my knowledge, not Canada. All right, Ohio. Does anyone... Dr. Sissy, can you pull up Google, figure out where Ohio is, please? Oh, no, it's fine. It's just down the street. It's almost Canada. Okay, so we're going to almost Canada. That's great. We're almost Canadians at this point. Where are we off to here? Just down here. We actually have not been to Toledo, Ohio before, so we got to kind of unlock a bit of the map here. What's going on in this town? Not a lot. It's a tiny little place. Let's just go ahead, park the Canada van, see what's going on in the Condemned Bone. More importantly, who's wearing our shirts? This is all I'm really concerned with right now. Is seriously nobody? Well, we have actually never performed here, so I'm not wholly surprised that nobody is wearing our shirts. They're going to buy them for the first time today. Yeah, keep the same set. It does fine. It's a great set. We've got Dr. Sissy into house. We've got her Tin Bees, obviously closing with the Rock Your Face Off Extreme Kitty mix. Okay, who's Wayne and why did he get a fort named after him? We have learned so much in the music business. We've learned so much particularly about Canada and geography. So who is Wayne? Why did he get a fort? Does he still live in the fort? Can we go talk to Wayne, who's wearing one of our shirts over here? I see you. Oh, I like that look. You're talking about destitution. I think we wrote a song about that, or we're into it, or something, but I like your look. Yeah, the sort of high-heeled boots, the white skirt, and a RDD shirt. That is a slammin' look for you. A slow night at the merchandise counter here, but her Tin Bees, +1 popularity there. I've got some ideas about what we want to do when we're done with the Carrot Tour. Got some thoughts about, I've been saying for a while, we're done with record companies now. We're going indie. We're going independent here. Weary Distance here in Cincinnati. Last gig of the Carrot Tour. Guys, this has been an amazing tour. Dr. Sissy, a lot of it is you. You just brought such an energy, such a very funky, Princeadelic energy to the band. We can't play your music, but we love it. And we have indeed finished the Carrot Tour. Unbelievable tour. So excited. Let's get on the road. Guys, it is long overdue. Let's get home. We are tired, but we are happy. Let's get back to Boston. We could fly to Boston. We're going to arrive at exactly the same time, though, and it's going to cost us a quarter of the amount. So, yeah, we're going to be a little more economical about this, guys. Disappointingly, the untitled second album has dropped a few positions. That's okay. I'm actually okay with that. Oh, we've got a call. Hi. Chuck Dayton from the Flaky Acts. What's your gig? What are we doing here? 6 songs? To 80 people in Ohio? Are you insane? We're not driving to Ohio to play for 80 people. No. Look, I know, you would kill to have the RDDs open for you. I know. I know, but come on, man. You can offer us better than this. No, I'm going to go with a hard no on that. No, Brad, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. We don't need their rinky-dink little gigs, okay? We're not driving. It's going to cost us, Brad, chill. It's going to cost us more to drive to Ohio than we would make from the gig. No, I don't care if they specifically wanted to hear Closer to the Spleen. I know, all right, super, they're into prog. No, we're not going there, man. We're not going there. Look, if you want to drive down there yourself, and P.S., you're not getting the keys to the van. If you want to figure out how to get to Ohio yourself and play with them for a night, that's fine. But, by the way, your drums are bunk right now, so I don't know where you... Brad, it's fine. It's fine. Look, Brad, I'm going to call our manager. We're going to get a lot better gigs than Ohio. All right, Elton, what I would like to see is some local gigs within 250 miles, but we're going to bump this up. We're going to say minimum 1,000 capacity. If you can't book us a 1,000-seat house, don't bother calling us back here. All right? You're pretty satisfied with us, so go make some action happen. Now, Dr. Sissy has no surprise leveled up again. So let's get some playing in there, and let's keep that production ticking up. Again, I've got some plans for going indie. We're going to nip out and just get some new gear for everybody. Again, Brad's drums are bunk right now, and I'm sure everyone else's gear is a little worn out after the Carrot tour. And then we got to make a plan for what's next. Well, I repaired everything that we had after the tour. A little bit of money, but we've got it. We've got that money. Now, Dr. Sissy, how's your gear? You actually have a quantity of strings. You're not actually that bad in strings. Brad, I've taken care of. You needed a little bit of everything. Ashton, you've got some strings. Yeah, you've actually got a fair amount. You've got a good variety, too. Alicia, you really don't need much of anything. Anything down in the super expensive stuff we might get for you. Writing music and stage presence, you pretty much maxed out on stage presence. Does have a little endorsement value there. How does that compare to your other one? Yeah, actually, that's better. Playing stage presence and an endorsement value. Yeah, no, we're just gonna keep everything as is. I think that's all fine. What was my next move? I don't immediately remember. Let's go home. Oh, you know what we should do? We bought that nice piece of art while we were out on the road. We should put that up. Did you guys package that up nicely? Brad, Ashton, I told you to put that in the bubble wrap. Did that survive the tour? Because it was bouncing around with Brad's drum kit back there. Nope, still in good shape. Okay, excellent. How about we put this, yeah, right there. Perfect. A little barn shot. That's where we're all going to retire to. All of us are going to retire at once, and we're all going to live together because we're awesome. Okay, now what? Let's get some practice done. I want to make sure that we get good at playing some of our newer songs, and hopefully in the meantime, our manager will find us some gigs. Yeah, let's try and get better at the ones we're pretty good at, but not great at. And the Cow Lies Down on West 34th Street. That was, as I recall, every now and then that would get a little tick of sleeper hit. We may want to do more with that, work that into more sets. How about we did, say, 3 days of practice, see if the manager's got any gigs for us, and obviously get better at the things we're doing. Hi, Elton. Just the phone call I was looking for. What have you got? Okay, 3,000 capacity. Now that's what I'm Brad, you see that now? You see how we're not driving to Ohio to play for like 30 people? No, now we're going to drive to New York, which is closer, and they love us in New York, and we're going to play for 3,000 people. Yes, we will absolutely do that. Oh, hello, you want us to swing up to Vermont and play for another 2,000 people? Yeah, absolutely, we will do that. And then you want us to stay home and play for another 1,000 people? Yeah, we're going to do that too. You see how this works, Brad? I know, I didn't really put anything into business. That's kind of Ashton and mostly our manager, but you see how that works now? We're going to get paid a lot more, and we're not going to have to drive as far. I'm the one who drives, Brad. It's pretty tiring, okay? It's pretty tiring to drive to wherever it was, Ohio or Toledo, or those are the same place. Neither of them is Canada. Well, good deal then. With those gigs booked, let's just keep the practice going a little bit. Give me another, say, 2 days of practice. Give me another 2 days of that. Where does that put us here? Oh, hi, you've got more amazing gigs for us. Yeah, would we like to go back to New York and play for 4,500 people? Brad? Yes, we would. You'd like to pay $6,000 for the RDDs to play. Yes, thank you very much. We'll absolutely go ahead and do that. Thank you, Elton. Excellent. We have maxed out Dr. Sissy into house and some other things. Sorry about the sink. Too tired to trash the place. Almost max out. Her tin bees we almost didn't suck in the cow lies down on West 34th Street. Getting there. Definitely getting there. Okay, I would like to go to a studio. And by I mean get in the van, Dr. Sissy. I want to see what your production value is like. I gotta remember to throw our new song, We Offer No Medical Assistance, on the rehearsal list, on the practice list. I completely spaced out on that. Okay. So we do this ourselves, $164 an hour. Fine. I would like to record. Yes. Oh, no, you're darn right we're recording this one, Dr. Sissy. It's funky. We're not really sure what funky is, but this is clearly it, one way or the other. We are going to record Dr. Sissy into house. What can we get for a... Ooh, that's a... Yeah. We can't get any further than that. We can't do 12 hours. Interesting. Why? I don't know. This will get us at 59% quality. Why can't we go for more than 12 hours? Are we too tired? What's the problem? I mean, that's fine. I'll take 59% quality. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and record that. Is it because of that gig? No, that's like 2 days away. I mean, I probably should have read all the stuff on the side. The information was probably right there. The comments section has just exploded going, here's why you couldn't do it for more than 12 hours, you complete and utter moron. But we couldn't. Anyway, we've got that recorded. Good. Now what? Let's go home. Let's go. Actually, is there anyone we could see tonight? Anyone playing tonight? Yeah. Ears for the minute. You know what? Let's go to the Demented Spear. That's kind of like almost weirdly our home place, like our place. So let's go over there and see whoever is playing. It doesn't really matter. It is right around the corner from the apartment. We may as well check it out. So Demented Spear, what do you got going on? And more importantly, who's got RDD shirts on? There's one right there. Thank you very much. We are in our hometown. I better be seeing some RDD shirts around here. The important cakes. You say, well, cakes are important. Cakes are very, very important. Yeah. I see what's going on. I'm not sure I understand what's going on. Your banner is terrible. 2 of your people are dressed completely identically. Do you not brand at all here? I mean, look at Dr. Sissy and then look at Alicia. You can see there's branding happening. All right, well, we got a gig in a couple of days. Let's get a little bit more practice going on here. Give me my play skill, please, because I want to remember, while I've completely forgotten it, we offer no medical assistance. Let's get that in there. It's a pretty decent quality song. It's not our highest. Actually, we should put Smashing Things and Screaming nicely in here. Great quality, but we can't play it very well. Just give me 1 day, 2, because 2 should take us right to the gig. No movement on our second album, but I Have No Face and I Must Rock climbed 22 positions. Okay, we got to get off to New York. New York loves us. Absolutely loves us. This is going to be a great gig. Now, New York is definitely not Canada. I'm concerned that New Yorkers will be confused by the Canada van. Will they look out their door and go, who are these Canadians? We were expecting the Ridiculous Decorative Daves, and all of a sudden, there's a bunch of French Canadians. Well, they might be Canadian and they might be French, or they might be both. We're not 100% sure. I'm wondering if we should change out when we're in the continental United States versus when we're in Canada. Ashton, I'm going to bring back in The Cow Lies Down on West 34th Street because I am convinced people were into that song. Now, we can't play it at 100%, and it's, for where our songs are these days, it's mediocre quality. I feel that was one of those ones where people were saying, hey, I'm kind of tapping my toes to this Cow Lies Down on West 34th Street prog rock nonsense. I might give this another listen if it came out on an album. Let's find out. You see that, Brad? You see that? You wanted to go to Ohio and make like $30. We made almost 4,000 there. All right. Ground control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians +1. More importantly, Dr. Sissy into house +1. Thank you. 119 copies of our second album, and we're sold out. And we're sold out of shirts. This is what I'm talking about, Brad. All right? We're not going to Ohio for 30 people. Brad is so happy he's leveled up. Brad sees the vision now. Brad sees the vision. Sometimes Brad's vision is a little cloudy for many, many reasons. But now Brad has seen the vision. He's so happy he has leveled up. Awesome, Brad. We'll deal with that when we get home, man. Well, let's get some important stuff done, though, first before we get back to the apartment. We need some more merch. We are sold out of actually basically everything. Okay, so let's buy some CDs. We've still got plenty of I Have No Face and I Must Rock. Wow. 20,000 copies of the Carrot album we have distributed. Yeah, give me like 500 of those, please. Okay, that'll do for right now. And then we've got to find a shirt place and get those kicking along. Let's get 500 shirts as well. If we're going to be playing these bigger and bigger gigs, we're going to need more and more merchandise. I can't believe we just got gutted at that last gig. That is fantastic. All right, Brad, talk to me, man. Let's get a couple into playing, obviously. Sure. Yeah, some stage presence. It's not, I mean, honestly, Brad, nobody is going to be unclear about your stage presence. You definitely have a presence. It may not be the presence that people are expecting, but you have a stage presence. I'm going to put that one right back into playing there. Okay. Now, Brad, you're all set. Now, Brad, we could actually adjust one of your attitudes right now. What's totally hot? High energy, atheism, and consumerism. Let's switch something out. How about we get education out of there? And you could do consumerism. Now, you've bought no clothing since the beginning of this game, Brad. So consumerism is a bit ironic for you. But that's what you're writing music about now. Speaking of writing music, we are all max inspiration right now. Max inspiration. And we've got a couple of weeks till our next gig. I think we get a new song under our belt. Now, unfortunately, nobody's got any lyrics that's going to go over very, very well. No high energy, no atheism, no consumerism. So I think we're just going to have to do the best with what we've got, and I will take, well, one of the two. You know what? I'm basically David Bowie, so I may as well just go with Outer Space, but let's bank that 20. We might hold on to that, and we might take out that 10. 10's a little weak for us now. In doing that, though, I've left no rhythm except Dr. Sissy. Okay, what happens if I bank that, but put in these instead? That gives me more options, including Brad's really, really good rhythm here, and low difficulty rhythm. Yeah, we're going to take that one, Brad. Thank you very much. What does that leave me with here? Not much in riffs. That's fine. I can cope with that, and not too much in melodies. Let's take, and they're both kind of difficult. All right, put that in there. This is going to be a mostly me and Brad song, but you know what, Ashton, you got a 3. You got a 3. You know what, man? Come right in on this. You have completely flipped your script. You are an absolutely valuable member of the RDDs. I know you had a bit of a flummox. You were unhappy for a long time. You deserve this, man. You come right in on this. I already know what this is because this is long overdue. Yeah, thanks to Dr. Sissy and her injection of Prince-era funk, this is the Rock Your Face Off very funky mix. It's not even a little bit funky. It's not some funky. It's not, hey, that was kind of funky. This is very funky. We think we're mostly relying on Dr. Sissy to tell us what funky is and is not, but we are definitely going to rock this out. Long overdue to rework our signature song here. It's going to be good quality. It's going to be a little bit difficult to play, but we'll make our way through it. We're just not very good at being funky yet, Dr. Sissy, so it's going to be a little hard for us to learn this one. Well, we'll definitely put that right into the practice list. What else have we got kicking around here? We Almost Didn't Suck. I'm going to take that one off for right now. We don't often work that into a set. That has been kicking around for ages. That's one of our first songs. Let's go ahead and start some practice. How about we did say 3 days of practice on this. If we could get something else maxed out. Oh, hi, Elton. What amazing gigs do you have? Oh, you'd like us to go to Connecticut and play for 3,000 people. Yes, please. And then swing over to New Hampshire and play for another 3,000. Yes, please. Thank you, Elton. You're doing fantastic work, man. Fantastic work. Okay, where did we end up with on that? All right, we can barely play the Rock Your Face Off Very Funky mix. Again, Dr. Sissy, we're just not that good at being funky yet. You are the funkiest of all 5 of us. In fact, you are funkier than the other 4 of us put together. That's how funky you are. But we will work on it. We'll pick away at that. I'm more interested in the Cow Lies Down on West 34th Street or Smashing Things and Screaming Nicely. I'm going to get another couple of days of practice. Are we all basically happy? We're all chill, right? Alicia, you're always just slightly unhappy. Oh, Ashton, loving it, man. Brad, you're always happy, man. I mean, look at you. Dr. Sissy, pretty happy. Although those are ticking down. We can't stay practicing forever. We got to, we got to get out and about. Let's just do 2 more days of practice. That'll take us to the weekend. We'll find somebody to go see around town. Yep, Ashton's actually speaking right up. There's some good shows happening tonight. No, I get it, man. No, hint taken. Hint taken. I get it. What's going on around town? Actually, not that much, Ashton. There's just there's the fascinating chalks. They're very, very boring. We could go back to the Demented Spear. We could go back there. What else is kicking around? Austin's Watering Hole has the Dependable Existence. You know what? Let's just go over to the Demented Spear. It's just like our hometown bar. I don't even know why we take the van. It's around the corner. We can just walk. We are getting to be some somewhat lazy rock stars around here. It is actually at the corner of our apartment block. Any RDD shirts in the house? No? Oh, hi. I'm sorry. You must have been guest starring on Miami Vice before you came over here. Anyone else? No RDD shirts? Not a one. Huh. No, I didn't like those bands much either, Alicia. They were pretty tired, pretty boring. But, we don't get to be in Battle of the Bands anymore after winning 3 of them. They just said, you know what? The RTTs are too good. We just can't compete with them. 3 awards right here. Yeah, they locked us out of that. No, I'm sorry. Don't bring the ridiculous decorative Daves over because we just can't compete with them. Let's do, hey, no surprise, guys, some more practice. We're getting a little better at being funky here, so let's keep that train a-rolling. Oh, good start to the week. The Carrot album and I Have No Face and I Must Rock, both climbing. Both climbing. How did we do more on the practice? We offer no medical assistance. We're half good at playing that. Good. And actually, we're getting pretty darn good at the Rock Your Face Off Very Funky mix. We might throw that in the set. We might start closing with that, see what people think of it. Cow Lies Down on West 34th Street, done. Sold. Good. You know what? When's our next gig? Quite a while. Back to the recording studio. I'm going to go a little off script here and do a recording of Too Many Swedish Mistakes. I just want to bank some really good recordings there. So 11 hours. Give us 58% quality. Hey, this time, Dave, why don't you read the thing at the side? More time spent will result in a higher recording. Yes, got that. Maximum recording, limited by the studio's quality, the producer's skill, and the band's playing skill. Okay, I get that on the quality, but why am I getting tapped out in hours? Can we just legitimately not spend 12 hours in the studio? That might be the case. Well, go ahead and record it anyway. We'll still get 58% quality out of this. That's not too bad. And once again, Dr. Sissy has leveled up from all of that. Great. Keep that. You know what? I'm putting it all into production this time. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to back that off and put a few more into playing. Let's keep your playing skill boosting up a little bit there. We can adjust one of your attitudes. Do we really need to do that at this point in time? Socialism is really, really out right now. Why don't you be into atheism? I think lots of people are into that. Yeah, people are wicked, wicked happy about being atheists. Okay, now what? We've got a gig coming up next week, right? Everyone is basically pretty happy, so let's get, once again, back to practice. Yeah, a bit of a hit on our albums this week. Not as good, but we're getting a heck of a lot better at being funky and offering no medical assistance. I think we're going to work those 2 new ones into the set for tomorrow's gig. How's everyone feeling? Everyone being pretty happy about life? Ooh, Brad, yeah, Ash, yeah, no, we did spend 4 days practicing. I mean, I hear you guys. Let's see if there's anyone we can check out tonight. Not really. Not really. And where are we going? We're going to Burlington, Vermont. Tell you what I'm going to do, guys. We're going to take a quick trip to Burlington. Maybe I'll smash a lamp for you. Just one lamp, Ashton. Just one. Okay, that's it. Just one lamp. All right, we're going to get a good night's sleep. We're going to play our gig. That's going to make us happier anyway. Now, I know, guys, it's a little different set than we usually do. I know. I'm just mixing it up a little bit. I want to see what's going to fly out here. And we've only got 6 songs. We're weirdly the opening act. I don't know either, Ashton. I have no idea. Now, obviously, we'll open with Oh Canada Extreme Kitty Mix with the rock spelling because that kills, as does Ground Control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians. I'm putting in We Offer No Medical Assistance, and now we're going to close with the Rock Your Face Off Very Funky mix. We're going to have to do our best, guys, to be very funky. Boy, for playing the theater, that was kind of a meh gig. Just kind of got the job done there. I mean, we sold 13 copies of the album. That's always good. What's our next gig after this? What's our plan? Right, we're going to be back home next week. Good. Let's go home. Let's keep the practice up. Just keep this chain going. And I want to see if we can maybe lock in one more recording. Hang on, Elton's on the phone. Nothing right now. That's okay, man. We've got a lot on our plate right now. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like we're just kind of bumming around town. But we've got a plan. It's a slow burn plan. Things are moving a little slowly here. It doesn't seem like we're doing much, but there is a grand scheme that's happening. Let's get Dr. Sissy in the house. Now, this one we can go for 12 hours. Great. Let's do 65% quality on that. Again, banking recordings. This is what we're doing right now. Banking recordings. I've got some ideas. I've said it many times, but the RDDs are going indie. All right? These record companies, they're not doing us any favors. They're waiting a year for more RDD material. The fans are screaming for this. And we have to wait a year? No. We're going to do our own stuff. We're going to tell you when the next RDD album is coming out. You're not going to tell us when the next RDD album is coming out. When the fans say, hey, we need to have our faces rocked off, we're going to be in charge of that now. Hang on, Elton's on the phone. What's the deal? Providence for 4,000 people? Yeah, absolutely, Elton. Absolutely, we will do that for you. We're going to need to buy some more shirts. All right, guys, we've got a gig right here in our hometown. We are going to make a whole lot of faces get rocked the heck off. Let's go do it. We haven't practiced My Ankles Thank You in a while, so we're actually not as good at playing it as we used to be, but I'm going to drag that one back in too. That was another one of those potential sleeper hits. We got it out on record, but it's never really popped, I guess. We might re-record that at a higher quality than we were able to do previously. We'll see. I want to see if people are still interested in the song more than anything. No, I don't know either, Ashton. That's a really weird night at the merchandise counter. I can't explain it. No, we sold only 4 shirts, but 44 copies of our album. Well, you know what, Ashton? We're in Boston. This is our home. Pretty much everybody has an RDD shirt. Those 4 people, those are probably out-of-towners. I think everyone else in the city has got one. Ooh, there's something I haven't seen in a while. I've got to level up. All right, well, let's keep the playing going up, definitely. Let's keep the stage presence going up, definitely. And one more into playing. There we go. I'm basically fairly decent at playing the keyboard now. Dr. Sissy, of course, leveling up. Into playing. Let's keep that production going up. Let's just keep that rising, because that is going to be your primary role right now. This is what we're doing. And that is probably an excellent place to call it on Rising Star 2 for today. We've got a plan, guys. We've got a plan. Quick band meeting. Everyone, quick. Very, very, no, it's going to be fine, guys. Very, very quick. Sorry, Dr. Sissy. We do this occasionally. We have band meetings here in the kitchen where, P.S., nobody ever picks up the dishes. Makes me nuts. Yeah, we have these quick... Anyway, Dr. Sissy, you know what? Don't even worry about it, Dr. Sissy. By the time I answer your question, the band meeting will be over. We are going to keep doing what we are doing. We're going to keep that practice going up. We're going to keep those recordings going up. And very soon, I think sooner rather than later, we're putting out our own album. All right? We're going indie. We're going to do an independent label. We're going to put out our own album that the fans are desperate for. We've got a few good new songs. We've got a few good new recordings. We're going indie. The RDDs are going indie because, frankly, the country demands it. Heck, The world demands it. Canada definitely demanded it. They actually wrote a letter to us and said, please, please, can we have more songs that are in French for French Canadians? Because apparently you can be French and be Canadian at the same time. We will pick up some more of Rising Star 2 again next time. Guys, do please keep the comments coming and let me know what you think of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm going to go embrace my fate. I'm going to go give fate a big old hug. Just walk up and tongue kiss fate. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. Citizens Tropco, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish?